Tonight, we honor our district's 99% award recipients. This is a tradition that began in the Wichita Public Schools 15 years ago. This award was established by the board to recognize students in our secondary schools, middle schools, and high schools who often put forth their very best effort, but often may be overlooked. Well, that is not the case this evening because, students, people have noticed the good things you have done. And we're very pleased to honor you tonight to tell you, good job, keep it up. And we're proud to provide this opportunity this evening. Tonight, to tell you a little bit more about this award is the president of the Wichita Public Schools Board of Education, Sheryl Logan. Ms. Logan?
As Mr. Faflick mentioned, this award program was established by the school board 15 years ago, but it was truly one member in particular who was instrumental in this creation. He was tired of turning on the news and only hearing about young people in our community who were not living up to their potential. Kids who were involved in gangs, acting out in school, or skipping school altogether. He knew those stories didn't paint an accurate picture of the students in our district. He knew that the vast majority, over 99% of our students, were doing the right thing day after day after day. They were going to class. They were doing their homework. They were respectful to their teachers. So this board member worked with the district staff to create an award, and this program would reflect the true nature of our students, the 99% award. It is with great pride that our current board continues this tradition of recognizing outstanding students. But I am most honored to recognize the former board member who was so instrumental in creating this award. So please join me in recognizing Mr. Chip Gremke. Thank you very much, Chip. Students, you're the reason we're here. Congratulations. We so look forward to hearing more about you tonight. We also want to thank your parents and your family and your support people here tonight, because without them, it would be more difficult for you to be able to receive this award. So will the support families and friends please stand for our students? You have absolutely every reason to be proud of your students tonight. We certainly are. We also want to thank our principals, our teachers, our counselors, and our other staff that are here because they help select your students, and they're here tonight to support you as well. Would you please stand? What a great group, thanks. And we finally want to thank Butler Community College for supporting this year's 99% Awards program. The admission counselor, Monica Zavala, is here with us tonight. Would you please stand and let us thank you for helping us honor these students? She has some freebies over there for you. If you want to stop by, she'd be happy to give them to you afterwards. With that, I cannot tell you how happy I am to be here and so glad that we have all of you here tonight, because this is a joy. We get to see our best of our best right here in front of us and get to take your picture and say congratulations. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexa Blackburn. I'm the orchestra teacher at Brooks Magnet Middle School, and I am honored to be able to present the 99% Award to Selena Hunter. She is one of my 6th graders this year, and overall, from every teacher that she has, she's just got outstanding compliments. She's on time, she's on task, she works hard during class, outside of class, sometimes a little soft-spoken, but she's not afraid to try to give the right answer because she wants to learn. And that's the amazing thing about Selena, is that she has this craving to learn, and she just wants to always continuously do better. So congratulations, Selena.
No pressure.
Hi, I'm Trish Nix, science teacher at Gordon Parks Academy, and I am just so blessed and honored to be here to celebrate Amy Johnson, a 7th grader that we have with us. When we got together and tried to make a decision on who we wanted to present this award with, it was almost a unanimous right away vote for Amy. We are an IB school, and so we try to instill learner profile traits for our students to follow in and out of the school. And really, honestly, Amy can encompass all of them. But when we really tried to narrow it down, the 2 that came to mind was principled. She comes to school, her attendance is fantastic. She does her work to the best of her ability all the time, not just to get it done, but she pushes herself to excel any chance that she can. She's honest and fair, and just an all-around great student. But most of all, the thing that stood out to us was the learner profile of open-mindedness. Because not only does she just come to school and work hard, she's open to taking in all that knowledge and applying that knowledge and really using it in an open way to see how it can be used in the real world. And not only does she do that with just herself, but with her peers as well. She's always ready to help others learn. She accepts everyone for who they are. There is not an enemy, I don't think, that she has. She's a friend to everyone. So when we talk about a good student, she is a fantastic, well-rounded student. So congratulations, Amy.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Elliot, and I am a school social worker at East High School. So I have an opportunity to see our students sometimes outside of the classroom, and I'm fortunate enough to get to know some about their families and interact with their families as well. But that's not why I first got to know Maria. She came to my office concerned because her grades were slipping. Imagine my shock when I pulled up her grades to look, and the lowest grade she had was a B. So I was a little confused. But after listening to her a little bit more, I became aware of the high standards that she has for herself. She's a very motivated young lady. And because of some situations with her family, her mom has not been able to be in the home, and Maria has stepped up and is also fulfilling those responsibilities: cooking, cleaning, helping take care of younger siblings, all while she attends high school and does a fabulous job of maintaining those good grades. Never a complaint. Again, she's on the quiet side, like some of our other students. So she kind of just goes unnoticed, and I don't think most of her teachers realized all that she is responsible for and all that she does on a daily basis. And so it was my privilege to nominate Maria Ibarra for the 99% award.
Hi, I'm Amy Hart from Chris McCullough Academy, and I am a language arts teacher, and I'm here to honor Hayden Winters. Although the school year kind of feels like it's just begun, Hayden has shown some exceptional traits. He's come to class on time every day and has not been afraid to ask questions even when he's not quite sure of something. His positive attitude is absolutely contagious, and he continues to be an outstanding role model for his other current 8th graders. He continues to make successes like finishing his first book of the year in only 3 weeks, and he continues to strive each and every day. This is why, as an 8th grade team, we have nominated him as our 99% award winner for the year. Congratulations, Hayden.
My name is John Belson. I teach 7th grade social studies in Avid, and I have the privilege of having Tiana in my elective class. We graduate in 2022. When our 7th grade team was tasked with picking a 99% award winner, we had a lot of kids in our school that could fit. But one student kind of stood out over and over again in our conversations as that clear example of what a 99% award winner is. She's known for her diligence on tasks in every single subject. She really focuses on making sure that she's learning the content and not just finishing it and turning it in. She's a leader of her peers, despite not being as loud as everybody else and not needing attention quite like everybody else does. Her leadership qualities are honed through her excellent example, along with how good of a friend she can be. A member of Avid, she shows determination each day to achieve her fullest potential and eventually be accepted into a 4-year university. There's no limit to what Tiana Smith can do, thanks to her effort and grit. The 7th grade team at Coleman is proud to name her the 99% award winner.
Hello, I'm Libby Richardson. I'm a language arts teacher at Robinson, and I am honored to present Carice Prophet for our 99% award. Carice is a hardworking and conscientious student and is doing an exceptional job in the 6th grade in all of her classes, including grade assignments and behavior. She has quietly become a leader in all of her classes, and although the students might not see it, all of our teachers recognize it completely. She cares about her grades and works hard to understand the content. She doesn't just turn in her assignments, she actually works hard with it all. And therefore, she's an excellent role model to all of her peers. And we're really excited to present this award to her. So, way to go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tara Lynn Kahn. I teach English language arts at Southeast High School. Go Buffs! And I am here to introduce you to my role model, Carlos Renteria. Carlos is a role model for not letting challenges interfere with learning. Carlos has muscular dystrophy, yet he always has a smile on his face and a willingness to learn. Carlos is a leader in the classroom and has eagerly adapted to the idea of using technology in the classroom. He is a highly engaged participant in classroom activities and mentors other students with assignments. Although his life is more difficult than 80% of the Southeast student body, he doesn't complain. He searches out solutions. Carlos is an inspiration to his teachers and classmates. They seek his opinion and perspective during discussions and greet him in the hallways during passing period. His will-do attitude, not can-do, but will-do attitude and performance is a visual demonstration of how students can overcome their circumstances to thrive and succeed. Congratulations, Carlos.
Good evening. My name is Cathy, and I am the English Language Arts teacher for the Black Bear Bosun Academy. And at Black Bear Bosun Academy, we are fortunate enough to work with the same amazing students for 3 years in a row. We have the pleasure of helping them find their motivation and love for learning. One of our amazing students is Damian Lomas. He came to us in the beginning of his 6th grade year. At that time, Damian was a very shy and timid young man. He wouldn't even talk to us, his teachers. Today, Damian is a very different young adult. Just a few of the things that he does to prove he is a 99% recipient are: he communicates not only with his teachers but with his peers and has built many friendships. He even asks for hugs on days he is feeling a little blue, which is a major change from 6th grade.
He wants to participate in class discussions and does a great job doing so. He maintains high marks much differently than when he came to us. Damien, it is for these reasons we would like to award you the 99% award. We know you will go on to do amazing things in your future. Just remember us little people back in middle school, and we love you.
Good evening. My name is Monte Evans, and I am Lim Walsh's eighth grade social studies teacher in U.S. history. We were tasked as a team to begin speaking and putting a short list together of students that we would nominate for this list, and we put a few names out there, but it was very quickly apparent that we had a unanimous understanding that Lim was the student that we were looking to bring forth to you guys and to share with you as being an exceptional student. There are many things that I think a lot of students in this room you'll share, that they have good grades and they apply themselves behaviorally and academically in school. And Lim, you embody all of those traits. Lim has something I want to share with you tonight, and that's it. And I'm not really sure how to express what it is. It is something that's intangible. In our jobs, in our homes, and all the aspects of our lives, we try very hard to do it. And when we come across people in our lives that have it, we stand back and go, man, I want to be like them, and I want it. Isn't that true? Lim, that's what your team in 8th grade believes is true about you, whether it be in academics in the classroom or behavior throughout the school, whether it be among your peers in the hallway. From what I hear about you on the athletic field, you have that quality that is intangible, and it's it. And it's something that the rest of us throughout the rest of our lives will look at you and say, man, that is something special. And we want to hold you up in regard for that. And tonight I want to nominate you for the 99% award. Well done.
Good evening. I am Echo Navarez. I'm a 6th grade math teacher at Jardine. At Jardine, we are fortunate to work with some amazing students. The 6th grade team got together, and we would like to congratulate Reese Miller for representing us here tonight. Reese is in class, on time, every day, prepared to learn. He consistently strives to be the best. Reese is a model student, and his work is of the highest quality. He consistently helps others while encouraging them to excel. Throughout the school day, Reese actively participates to the full extent with a willingness to constantly get better. Reese is respectful to both his peers and his teachers. He is the type of students that others look up to, and they're willing to ask him for help. Reese is dedicated and will without a doubt have a successful future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susan Gromish. I'm an 8th grade science teacher at Meade Middle School, and I'm very happy to bring Wavyon Harrell here for the 99% award. When I submitted the information for Wavyon, they told me it was too long, so I made it a little bit shorter. He is just a wonderful all-around student to have. In general, we all agree that he's a great model for other students. He's polite, respectful, and a very hard worker. He is dedicated to always doing his best and comes to class ready to learn every single day. So we are very honored to have Wavyon as our 99% award winner.
Good evening, and it's an honor to be here with Dallas Mook, our Chisholm Life Skills Center 99% award honoree. Dallas has a level of efficacy that's extremely high. He believes he can do anything he puts his mind to. He's very conscious and empathetic. Every day I walk by and I see Dallas. Brian, are you okay? Everything okay? He knows. He can pick up and sense whether or not you're having a good day or not. And his level of compassion is significant. And it's one of those things, you can see the smile right now, you can all see it from back there. That works on me every single day. Dallas is a craftsman. He's always trying to improve. He's always trying to get better. He's always trying to figure out what he can do to make his life better. He's very flexible. When you throw variation into some folks' schedules, it really kind of throws them off, but he looks at it as an opportunity and not an obstacle. He's very interdependent, and he's very aware of his surroundings. He knows that some of his interactions can affect other people, and so he's very conscious and aware of that, and he makes sure that everyone's taken care of. And he's a role model. At Chisholm Life Skills Center, we don't have a huge group of students, but the ones that are there look up to Dallas as a role model, and they go to him for questions, and they go to him for guidance. All while being an excellent student. He's holding down a part-time job at a premier hotel in downtown Wichita, and we couldn't be more proud of Dallas as our Chisholm Life Skills 99% award winner.
Allison Traditional Magnet Middle School is proud to announce 8th grader Stormy Brown is our 99% award recipient. Stormy is a very responsible and respectful student towards staff and students. She has shown great maturity when interacting with peers and is a great group leader by always reminding her group to stay on task and be respectful to one another. She excels in academics and is very helpful to those who need it. Stormy has fantastic attendance and inspires those around her to do better by setting the example. Congratulations, Stormy.
Hello, I'm Laura Nola, and I'm a math teacher at Hamilton. And I have the honor of presenting the 99 Cent Award for Majestic Winfrey. And I've had the pleasure of knowing him since he was in 6th grade, and now I get to have him in 8th grade. When thinking of a way to describe him, I came across a quote that perfectly explains his altruistic demeanor. "You are what you do, not what you say you will do." He embodies so many outstanding qualities that we could be here all night while I list them. To name a few, he takes initiative to help other students as soon as he is done with his assignment. He gives up prizes to his fellow classmates even though he won a game. He has 100% integrity in every situation and poses as a model of behavior and work ethic to other students. I believe that he comes to Hamilton every day with a purpose. I believe that purpose is to make it a better place for his fellow classmates to learn, to build self-esteem in others, and make us teachers smile. He never says that he will do these things, he just takes it upon himself to do them. I'd like to thank you, Majestic, for all that you have done at Hamilton and the difference you will make the rest of this year at Hamilton. You don't need to say it, we already know that you're going to do it.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Tanner, and I teach language arts at Truesdale Middle School. And it is my honor to present to you Jeff Littell. He is the student that every teacher wishes she has in her classroom. He doesn't learn because he wants to get the grade. He learns because he wants to help others succeed. So he will ask questions and learn how to simplify it so that he can then go and explain it to those students that are struggling, so that not only does he succeed, but everyone around him succeeds as well. He takes that idea of being a learner a step further because he is in the National Academic League for the 2nd year in a row, even though he's in 7th grade. He doesn't know this, but he is going to be one of our team coaches for the National Academic League. So yay, Jeff. That being said, most 7th graders aren't chosen, but he just represents what it is to be a student. He does his work. He is here every day. He asks questions, and not only does he want to know what the answer is, he wants to know what he can do to help others. When he gets done and there's no one else that he needs to help, he's like, what can I do to help you? And that's not a quality that we see very often in young people. A lot of them are focused on themselves, and he is totally focused on how can he make the world a better place. So even when no one is looking, he will pick up trash. He will give someone a word of encouragement. He is a person that everyone needs to be looking forward to in the future because he is going to be a very successful young man, and everyone should remember the name Jeff Littell. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Keandre Alexander. He exemplifies what the 99% award is. He has good grades, a good ACT score, and a quality athlete. Not because it comes easy to him, but because he outworks everybody around him. He's what you want to build the foundation of your school or team around. He is steady, reliable, sensible, and coachable. Keandre has had success in multiple aspects of high school, and that's a tribute to his focus on what he is working on. He is a kid that could blame obstacles that have been placed in front of him and quit, but instead he overcomes them with a smile on his face and a positive attitude. That is why, Keandre, you are our 99% award winner. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Sarah Lehrman. I'm a Spanish teacher at West High School. I'm proud to present our 99% award winner, Adriana Hurst, to everyone. I've had the pleasure of having Adriana in class as a Spanish student for 3 years. When they came to me and said, she is definitely on our list for 99% award winners, I said, you have to change the name now to 100% award winner. Because she literally does the utmost every single day, whether that's achieving her homework, whether that's showing up early, whether that's helping another student. I honestly can tell you in 15 years, there are a very few number of students who I can say have achieved 100% of the time, and she is one of them. So congratulations.
Our recipient was unable to attend, but we're grateful for the opportunity to recognize her tonight. Annie Lynn is a student that has stood out to all our teachers at Hadley. She is always focused and on task in the classroom. Annie is kind to others and polite to all adults. She is very creative and a wonderful artist. She sets high standards for herself and is continuing to grow as a student and as a young lady. Annie achieves the goals that she set for herself through hard work and perseverance, and we feel very fortunate to have Annie Lynn at Hadley.
Good evening, my name is Sunny Walker, and I'm the art teacher at Mayberry Magnet. It's my honor to introduce Giovanni Hayes to you. Giovanni is a young man who works hard without complaint. During class, he is attentive and gives his best at all times. Giovanni shows respect to those around him as well as to the instructor when teaching is occurring. He loves to play cello and is involved in orchestra at Mayberry, where he strives to be great every single day. In art, Giovanni uses all the time available to him to carefully construct a plan that he can bring to life. He is imaginative and always adds his own twist and personality to his work. Giovanni shows leadership at Mayberry through his behavior and work ethic, and is definitely deserving of this award. Mayberry's 99% award winner, Giovanni Hayes.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Carlson, 8th grade math teacher at Wilbur Middle School, and I have the honor to present Honesty Swan as our 99% award winner. Honesty has a wonderful work ethic. This is something I've seen from her firsthand in my classroom day in and day out. In addition, she is sincere, respectful, and kind to all. Honesty is always willing to help others. Finally, her determination and grit to be successful is quite obvious.
Our team is blessed and honored to have Honesty on our team this year. We think all of these qualities make her awesome and worthy of the 99% award. Congratulations, Honesty.
Hi, I'm Stacy Sunquist, Assistant Principal for the senior class of Northwest High School, and I'm happy to represent the faculty as we introduce senior Mitchell Damron as our 99% award winner. Mitchell flew under the radar throughout most of high school. However, last year was rough as he struggled with those decisions typically met by the crossroads of growing up. His friendships evolved as he worked to discover what made him happy and feel complete. His overall mood just wasn't quite the same. He'd always been polite and friendly in the hallways, and it just wasn't quite there. When a tragic death of a friend and classmate rocked him to his core this past summer, he struggled to make sense of it. He seemingly took that as a time to renew himself and is back on the right track and doing great things again this year. When the art department was looking for a student to represent Northwest in the first annual Mark Arts versus Art Challenge, Mitchell jumped at the opportunity. Given only 20 minutes to produce a work of art, he represented the Grizzly Nation well and was awarded $100 for participating. As administration follow a grade from freshman through senior year, it's been my pleasure to watch him mature, and I'm excited to see where he lands next. Congratulations, Mitchell.
My name is Ann Carrillo, and I'm here to honor Tiana Porter for the 99% award. I was new to Horace Mann 3 years ago, and she was new to 6th grade. She's now an 8th grader. Tiana from day one made an impression on me, and she's continued to make an impression on all the teachers at our school. Tiana is a joy to have in class. Not only is she a hard worker on the content, she also has a positive attitude. She approaches work with a smile that she always has, regardless of how challenging the material may be. She also works hard at learning Spanish, which is not her native language. So that's, like I said, she approaches challenges with grace and a smile. She is respectful, kind, and encouraging with all her peers. She is a model of integrity, grace, and style for all students. It's also obvious to me that she not only is a great student, but a great daughter, a great granddaughter, a great niece, a great friend, and a great sister. Her story is one to be proud of. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Ronald Stubbs, and I am the principal at Marshall Middle School, home of the Thunderbirds. I would like to introduce to you our 99% award recipient from Marshall Middle School, Mr. Sergio Alvarado. Sergio is supported here this evening by his father, Sergio, and his brother, Chris. Sergio is a 7th grader, class of 2022. He is one of our absolute best students at Marshall. He has scored high on his state assessments. He currently has all A's and a high B in one class. He participates in cross country, where he does his personal best every week. He has improved every week of the cross country season and continues to get better and work hard. He is a young man after my own heart. He is a quiet leader who works hard, does what's necessary to be successful, not for the notoriety, but just for his sheer success. He always has a smile on his face, and he has a kind word to say. He can be seen at lunch laughing with his friends, enjoying his time at recess, and his classmates during class. He has the epitome of Marshall's swag. And what is swag? He has that he shows respect for his classmates, for teachers, and for himself. He makes wise choices. He holds himself and others accountable. and he is grateful for everything that anyone does for him. So he has the ultimate swag. He also greets me each time I see him. It could be once in a day, it can be 5 times in a day, with a hello, with a smile, with a handshake, with a fist bump, and it really makes my day. I am honored to present to you Mr. Sergio Alvarado.
Hello, my name is Brian Curtis. I'm a social studies teacher at Pleasant Valley Middle School, and I'm here to introduce our 99% award winner, Karina Martinez. We heard some other stories of how they were chosen. I was on the phone when we were in the meeting deciding who was going to get chosen, and I came late in the meeting and some names have already been thrown out there, and there's a lot of discussion over those names, and then I dropped Karina's name, discussions ended, period. It was over. Karina is one of those students that administrators wish they had more of, and teachers just absolutely pray that they have in their class come August. She has a delightful smile, as you can tell. It's all too infectious and obvious to a servant's heart, as she always helps others. She's always wanting to help everyone else. And she'll do it in any way possible, as mentioned with some of the other students. She's also a consummate student. She's like a perfect student. Not just because she's a systematic straight A student, but she also, because of her organization and study skills, absolutely stellar. Her notebooks are always perfect. She almost makes me sick. It's one of those deals where you try to find something wrong and you can't, and it makes you happy that you can't find something wrong. So she's also a great template for other students to strive for. I use her as an example in my class a lot, and there's another student that she sits with. I use them as an example a lot, not to put the other students down, but something for them to shoot for. And I use her notebooks as an example and things like that. So she's in student council. She's a delightful attitude. She's always wanting to better herself in community. And one word I have not heard used tonight, citizen. This is a citizen. This is going to be an awesome citizen. I am proud that she's going to be an awesome citizen. And I was told a long time ago there's no such thing as a perfect student. Like one of my compadres said earlier, bollocks, because this right here is a perfect student. I'm a soccer coach, and you have those captains that get voted by other students that might be or other players that might be the captain of the team, and then there's that one person that the coaches pick as their captain. This is my coach's captain. Congratulations, Karina.
Hi, I'm Katie Henning from Stuckey Middle School. I teach 8th grade math and 7th grade Avid. I'm lucky enough to have Adriana Amato in my 8th grade math class. She is an 8th grade Avid student and one of the most organized I've ever seen. I'm not kidding, because on the first day of school, she opened her binder and she had all different sizes of sticky notes on the inside front cover, Post-it flags. It was almost scary. She's always on time to class and turns all her assignments in on time. Adriana's family's been torn apart by life and circumstances, and while that obviously causes her stress and weighs on her mind, she doesn't let it affect her performance in school. She also doesn't let it affect her attitude towards others. She's one of the nicest girls to both her peers and her adults. And her adults? Just adults. Sorry. I know I can always count on her to help another student and to show kindness in the most difficult of situations. Adriana's continuous positivity, especially while dealing with situations that would tear others apart, is incredibly humbling and admirable. She's an amazing kid, and I'm very proud to present this award to her.
I'm Richard Renfro, aka Grandpa, and I teach biology at Heights High School. But before I get started with my presentation for this young man tonight, I want to send out a thanks to his mother and father for being the beacon that this young man has become. Thank you. This young man is a member of the LAC program, National Honor Society, a peer leader. He's going to major in business. He's spanned the curriculum in AP and honors classes throughout his Heights High School, and he has accepted a scholarship, academic and athletic, to Allen County Community College to become a baseball player. Without further ado, this is a great young man. Across my door, as you exit my classroom, there's a sign. You're someone who can make a difference. This is a young man who has made a difference to me and a lot of other people whose paths he's crossed the last 4 years at Heights High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrison Greer. Thank you, Dan.
Good evening. My name is Nikki Childers, and I teach Jobs for America's Graduates, or what we call JAG, here at Wichita North. And I am introducing our senior, Andrelacia Williams. She is joined by her mother and her sister this evening, and I recommended her for this award because when she came into my class this junior year, she was going through what many teenagers go through: lack of focus, maybe bad decisions, trying to decide what they want to do, where they want to go. So after a hard year of taking a look at some of the options for her future, she decided to get it together. And what she did was get back on track with her grades. She attended summer school to get a jump start on senior year. She did a complete 360 in the classroom. She has been focused and determined, and her grades reflect it presently. She is on track to graduate, and she's already preparing for her future. She enlisted with the Kansas National Guard on September 15, 2016, and she went to Kansas City to be sworn in shortly after. She is a perfect candidate for this award. She has shown strength and dedication to her future. She should be recognized for all of her hard work and her life change choices. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Bruce Van Osdol. I'm an art instructor at Northeast Magnet High School, and I'm honored to be here to present the 99% award to Will Kirby. Will is a wonderful student. He's one of those students that is always there, always doing what he needs to do. He's taken a variety of courses at Northeast Magnet, in our art magnet, and I've had the honor of having him in several of those classes. One of them was art history last year. All juniors have to take art history. Studio classes are great for art students. Art history, not so much. Suddenly they're in an academic environment dealing with the history of art, and that can be problematic. Will was one that I could always count on. And really, Will went beyond just being a great student in class, paying attention, doing well on tests and everything. One thing that was fantastic was when other students were struggling, there was Will helping them and being a great model, helping other students to understand art and art history, and always giving. Will has taken a variety of classes. One of the areas he loves to focus on, and that's a word that's been used a lot tonight, is focus. But he focuses on photography. And he really excels at that, and it's something he really enjoys. One thing photographers have to do is focus on the subject at hand, and that's something that's very important. Will has always been able to focus on what's at hand, what is in front of him, and then also he's been able to focus down the road. You never know. Someday he may be giving out awards like Sonny Walker, a former student from Northeast Magnet. You might be up here giving out those same awards. Maybe you'll be a teacher someday. I have every confidence that no matter what Will decides to do, he'll do great and go far. So I am very honored to present the 99% award for Northeast Magnet High School to Will Kirby.
Good evening. I'm Lee Miller, and I'm the 1st through 8th grade teacher at Wichita Virtual School. This is Brandon Cooley, and he's one of my 6th graders. Brandon has demonstrated his eagerness to learn and his excitement for school. He always has a positive attitude and the determination to excel in his classes. Despite having numerous surgeries in his life, Brandon goes above and beyond for his schoolwork and spends additional time to ensure that he understands the material and what is expected of him. While he seems wise beyond his years, he remains an exemplary student and a perfect role model for young people. He sets and accomplishes goals to improve his own learning. I am confident in his bright future, and I am proud to be part of his education and to honor him tonight with this award. He looks forward to his schoolwork, and he is an inspiration to both teachers and students alike. Others would give up when faced with Brandon's challenges, but he continues to strive. Brandon would never walk away from a chance to improve himself and expand his horizons. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Brianna Rennick, the counselor for Chester Lewis. Tonight, it is my honor to present to you one of the nicest young men I've ever met, Mr. Cameron Swan, as the winner for Wichita Alternative High School. Cameron is one of those quiet students that would easily go unnoticed because he cares more about getting to class and completing work than hanging around. Since his first day, he has taken initiative to ask what it would take to assist the tech support office and was ready to take on any task site technology specialist Mr. Carmen Jimenez asked of him. Cameron has been an incredible and dependable help to Mr. Jimenez as we've transitioned to a more computer-based instructional model. Cameron is very willing to assist teachers and other students. One of his teachers, Miss Shelley Behrens, had this to say: he's always willing to help a peer or teacher with a technical issue and never makes fun of our techno-ignorance, just teaches us what we need to know to solve our problem. Cameron has demonstrated care and compassion for the students and teachers affected by the merger of the two metro high schools, which was noticed and appreciated by Mr. Shear and others. Cameron is striving to complete his credits early this year and hopes to take advantage of the great opportunities available to our seniors while finishing his final credits in the spring of 2017. Mr. Jimenez had this to say about Cameron: I honestly think the name of this award should be changed to the Student Integrity Award, considering someone having integrity is going to do what should be done, and Cameron Swan is such a student who does what he should do in school: attend, achieve, and succeed. Cameron, we're proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Tim O'Brien, and I teach history and government at Wichita Virtual School. In the 2 years since Gracie Hale came to Wichita Virtual School, she has overcome family tragedy to become one of our top students. It's not just that Gracie receives good grades on her report card, it's all the little things that go along with it. When another student needs help understanding a concept, Gracie is the first to offer assistance. She doesn't just offer it, she excels at providing it. And I think she would actually make a great teacher someday. Whether it's working on assignments or taking charge of a discussion in the book club or the creative writing club, Gracie leads by example. She does school the right way. If we need a student to rely on for anything, we always know that Gracie will come through for us. Gracie is not just a leader, but a leader always cognizant of the needs of her fellow students. For all these reasons, Gracie Hale is Wichita Virtual High School's 99% award winner.
I know that wasn't a disappointment when I told you incredible kids with great stories. We met them this evening, and how proud I am to have the opportunity to work with these kids and to serve in preparing them for success. And when they graduate from the Wichita Public Schools, they graduate not just getting a piece of paper, but they graduate prepared to be successful at that next endeavor. And that's why I'm proud of these students. They do things the right way. They attend, they achieve, they succeed today, and they prepare for success tomorrow. We heard stories of them being good citizens. We heard stories of doing the right thing, of academic excellence and achievement, of citizenship, of having swag, of having it. And that may be the best descriptor of all, because these kids have it. You know, I was reminded by a mentor today that the work that we do is not a sprint, but a marathon. But what a marathon runner has to do is put that work in each and every mile. They have to position them to be successful. For them to be at the place at the end of the race where they want to be, they need to start strong. They need to run the middle of the race with the same focus and attention and effort that they will need to finish that race. And our students tonight are in a marathon, because 13 years of school in the Wichita Public Schools seems like a long time. But they're doing things the right way. They are putting that work in each and every day. And they are preparing to finish strong, just as they are running strong right now. So students, your work is not done. The best is yet to come as you continue to do things the right way, to work hard each and every day, because it will pay off. And I am very proud of you. And I thank you for the role model that you are. I thank you for the work that you do. And I look forward to hearing great stories from our Fall 99% Award winners. Thank you so much for joining us this evening and hearing these stories and celebrating these great students.